Hey guys, today I am going to do a quick video on coming up with an idea and turning it into a 3D model. There are many ways to do it. This is a way I use, um, and I'm going to try to do this as free as possible. So there's two main programs you can use right away that are free. I'm going to actually use the Google version this time because I've kind of used up my freebies for the other one. But we're going to come here and go to Gemini. And Gemini is Google's AI. So I sat here for a moment trying to think of what I wanted to create. Um, can you make a photo for me of a small, simple dragon that looks derpy and silly? I want to be able to 3D print it, so I need a nice, clean photo. Let's see if Gemini will work with me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's a little slow. Okay, not quite what I had in my mind, but he's cute. Okay, so see if we can work with this. I'm going to download the image. Okay, now I have an account with Meshy. There's Meshy. And I'm going to click upload an image. And pardon all my mess on my computer. And we're going to upload this little guy. And I'm going to click generate. Mind you, my Meshy, I'm already logged in. That's how many coins I have right now. But I'm going to do that. Click generate. And it's going to take it a moment. You can see all my little projects on the side. And there's more than just Meshy. There's other 3D rendering programs out there too. It's just this is what I have. If you want to give it a try, I have a referral thing where you get to try it, I think, for $1 for a month, and then I get a month for free, which is helpful. So if you want that, reach out to me. I think you can only use it 3 times. I've only used it once. I have a few more I can use. But this is the longest part. And Meshy has gotten better over time. Um, much better. My original usage with Meshy drove me nuts because everything came out with multiple toes and fingers and things angled weird and just really weird stuff. Okay, so here's our little guy. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'm not mad at that. His eyes are a little wonky, but I might be able to fix that. His toes are kind of weird. So he's not perfect. So with Meshy now, I can download him, um, and I'll keep a copy of it, or I get a free retry. So I'm gonna do a retry, and it'll delete him and try it again. And we'll see what happens. What are you doing, Meshy? It's like glitching out over here. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, me and my bookmarks and Mother's Day stuff and my more bookmarks. Okay. Okay. So changed it, and this one went really wonky. Really wonky. I don't get the tail. Um, I have no idea what it's trying to do there. But we'll hit retry again. So do retries. So this is how you create models. And when you're good with a model, you click download, and then you can load it into your slicer, which hopefully I'll be able to do here in a few minutes. The other way, if you want to just stick with Meshy for creating things, is you can come to image and you can describe what you want, and it'll create the image for you. So this is where I was trying to make narwhal bookmarks and was having minimal success. Um, Not too bad. But then the reason why there's so many different brands is I would say, okay, I like this one, so I'm going to use it as a reference. And it puts it down here as a reference. So it goes, okay, so she likes it, certain elements of it. And then I would make changes in my writing uh, to improve it. Back here to model. Yeah. Okay, much better. Eyes aren't too bad. Deal defeat. Okay, he is actually pretty darn cute. I like him. Okay, so we can texture in here, um, but I'm not going to. Texturing, you can add color and all those different things to it. But for him, I'm just going to hit download, and I always download in the 3MF. You can change it to different ones, but 3MF I find just all around good download. Okay, it's downloaded. And now I'm going to open my worker slicer. I was working on a different project a moment ago. Okay, now we're going to import. That's my download folder. And here is my little derpy dragon. Um, yeah, I don't. Meshy's weird. And that's easy enough to get rid of. I can just. He's like standing on a little statues. I can come over here and do a cut. And try about right there. We're not going to keep the bottom part. We're going to get rid of it. From cut. There we go. Nice smooth bottom. So there he is. Cute little derpy guy. Now, say I want him bigger. Click on him and I click the scale and I can change percent or I can change by size. So I know I want him to be 100 millimeters tall, and that keeps everything proportioned and scaled. So yeah. Now if I slice and print him now, he'll just be the one color. I can click on him and I can come up here to paint or hit N on my keyboard, and there's all my colors. Now I want the eyes done, but if I go to paint right now, it's just going to paint the whole thing. So we're going to hit undo. The smart fill angle, the lower it is, the, I should say choppier it is, working with the angles. So I just kind of play with it. That gets most of the eye. That does too much eyeball. Oops, such undoing. Okay, so force him to do what I wanted it to do. A little better. Not perfect, but we're getting there. I just realized my main color got switched out on me. So from here, then I can go through and paint and clear it up. Oop, that's too big. That's big. Wow. And normally I am a perfectionist and I will sit here and make sure it is so perfect. But I cannot be a perfectionist today. Good enough. I'll switch this over to one so it's a little smaller, easier to handle. I'm just gonna come in and clean it up a little. I kind of like get the edges and like this. I can't squeeze it in there, so I just make it really small. Just a little blip of green there. And make sure when you're painting that you do click and unclick your mouse every now and then, because I will do something like this where I just keep going and going and going and don't unclick, and then my hand will jerk and I lose everything I just did except click the undo button. It gets really annoying sometimes. Like I said, I'm not going for perfection here, but close enough. And this way I get all those little tidbits floating around. Yes, I know I can spend a minute and clean up all the edges I want to do. Well, I said it's close enough for now. So there you have it. And then you can go and color all the other parts if you wanted to, however you wanted to do it. Um, but that is how you go from a random idea to a model using like a chat GPT or Gemini converted over to Meshy. Like I said, there's STL Buddy, there's a whole bunch of them out there now. I can't even remember them all. So have fun.